So we were at 16. You just got your first car. What about your first job? Did you get your first job after getting your first car?
My first job, yeah, it was a little gas station over on the corner of Oak and Third, right across the street from the grade school that I went to, Franklin School, was a golf gas station. And the guy's name was George Duffy. And my first job, I shouldn't say this, but my first job was pumping gas, wiping windshields, of course, as a kid. And my boss, he loved his beer. He loved his Buckeye beer. And my job, outside of pumping the gas, was to keep a fresh, full bottle of beer in front of him so he could drink it when he was working. That guy's name was George Duffy. Lord rest his soul, but he was a nice fella.
How old were you when you got that first job?
I think I was 17, and that's when I got my second car. It was a 1941 Chevrolet convertible,
Is that a two-door or four-door?
two-door, and it was a beautiful little car. And well, my mother and dad, and we all liked to travel. And the first trip we ever took in my convertible was up to the Straits of Mackinac, up to where the bridge is now. But back then, when you got up to the Straits to go across the Straits, you had to wait at least 5 hours for the boat, the ferry boat, to come and load your car and take you across up to the northern part of Michigan. And that was my second car. Then right after my second car, I got me a motorcycle. And it was a 1942 Harley, old police bike. And it was a sweetheart. And I used to ride that to school. And my girlfriend, Donna Armstrong, she'd be out sitting, because she went to Whitney High School, which is no longer there, neither there's Maycomber. And she'd be sitting on the motorcycle waiting for me to take her home. And then I met a friend. His name was Steve Demchek. He worked on the railroad. And he's the one that really was interested in the motorcycles. And he went and he bought an old three-wheel service cycle. And that was a little 45 cubic inch that we used to ride in the winter. And we'd ride that thing clear up to Detroit to go to the movie. And there might be 2 foot of snow alongside of the road. And one day we went up there. Coming home, we burnt the headlight out. We couldn't see. That was before the expressways.